Does Tyler Bertuzzi deserve a bigger role, and how long will John Tavares remain in his? Hey everyone, welcome to Inside the Leafs. Rob Walling, joined alongside by Toronto Sun Maple Leafs writer Terry Koshan. And Terry, the Leafs and Leafs fans have been waiting all season long for Tyler Bertuzzi to figure things out offensively, and right now he is definitely producing with goals in his last two games, including a hat trick on his birthday in Colorado. Terry, if Bertuzzi keeps going this way, does he deserve another opportunity on the top line with Auston Matthews and Mitch Marner?
Yeah, I agreed. I don't think there's much to worry about there with moving Bertuzzi around. Like Lance says, there's chemistry there with Domi and Nylander, and Sheldon Keefe's got enough to worry about on the blue line right now with moving people around there. And last night as we saw against Vegas, 6 left-handed shots on the blue line, which is rare. We're not sure when Timothy Liljegren will be back, but with no practice today on Wednesday, does he play Thursday against Arizona? I'd probably say that's doubtful, but we'll have to see. So perhaps Leafs go with another 6 lefty on the blue line. But as far as Bertuzzi goes, great to see him, finally put the puck in the net. Sheldon Keefe has been talking forever about the things that he likes Tyler Bertuzzi was doing. The analytics are good and all that. But the fact of the matter is, when you're making $5.5 million and you're sitting at 7 goals like he was a week ago, nowhere near good enough. So that production has to continue, and it would make no sense to me to start to move him around now when he's finding a bit of a comfort zone there, like Lance said, with Domi and Nylander.
Meanwhile, Terry, these recent lineup changes have forced Captain John Tavares into a reduced role, playing less minutes at 5-on-5, and now on the second power play unit as well. He's found some success there, Terry, but is this a long-term solution for the rest of the season?
Well, it could be. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. Again, we talked about Treliving and the trade deadline, and while the concentration is on the blue line, perhaps he pulls a rabbit out of the hat and adds another forward, which could, then lead to more tinkering on the part of Sheldon Keefe. But as far as Tavares goes, I really do believe that, just beyond the captaincy and everything else, he really is a guy who just wants to win and will do anything to get there. And if it means taking a bit of a reduced role like he has now, then that's going to happen. Unfortunately, coming with that is the realization that he's not the player that he once was. And we've seen the 5-on-5 production take a dip this year. But we'll see, if this turns into more production for him now in the next 8 weeks or whatever it is left of the regular season. Because the Leafs do need him to get going a little bit more in that regard. And, it's, again, McMahon right now on one side, Nick Robertson on the other. We'll see how long that lasts. The good thing for Sheldon Keefe is the options, right? And he knows Tavares' second line, can play there, can play in the third line now. If he needs to, he can go to Tavares on the wing. So a lot of good things there in place for Keefe when it comes to Tavares. But, we just saw that it worked quite a bit. Last night against Vegas, nothing worked. No one was good. But really in the previous games, of course, at least putting together a 7-game streak, that switch that he made with Tavares and Domi was really worked out well for them.
Well, things are definitely working right now for the Maple Leafs despite that loss to Vegas. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For Terry Koshan, I'm Rob Wong. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.